going on? It's Donnie back here again. I'm here today to talk about a quick review of the Bass Pro Ascend Elite seat for a kayak, which is this bad boy right here. Alright, I'm just going to give a little rundown of my thoughts, how I like it, and a quick way to install it. But if you guys do me a favor real quick, just go ahead and subscribe, like, just so we can get more content out there. If you guys like something else or you want something else to see, more reviews, let me know and I'll be glad to help. This bad boy I bought off eBay for $75 shipped, and I was kind of hesitant on it, but big shout out to Nick out there in California from the Hobie Outback Facebook page, who did it beforehand and kind of led the way for a lot of others people to do it as well. And so here we go. All right, so this right here, Bass Pro Ascend Elite kayak seat. Pretty easy, lightweight, folds up and down. Before I get started, the first thing I did was I went to Lowe's, 3/4 inch conduit, which I used for back here. All right, so all I did was measure it up however long I wanted it, cut it, and I used some like black rubberized spray paint, as you can see right here, just to kind of give it a little bit of color or whatever, and prevent some rust and corrosion and stuff like that from the salt water here in the Gulf. What I did also is I put in some hooks down here. All right, some eyelets. Not too bad. What I can do is I can slap on these small little carabiners on here, some hooks and stuff, so I can tie stuff down. One thing I did notice on this last trip yesterday was the one here in the middle. I'll probably most likely end up taking it out or bring it all the way back in. If you guys can see here, got a little tear right there from one day's ride. I didn't think it was going to hit it, but obviously from the weight from the seat, it kind of pushed down on it. Guess I'm a fat ass or whatever. So for this, the way I mounted it, I put mounts, one here, and one up front, and one up front. So 2 and 2, okay guys? So what I used for the back with these Yak Gear paddle clamps. So 3/4 inch molded rubber clips. All right, I think they're like $10. I bought them out here locally at Brock's Outdoors. Shout out to Nick and Tom and all those guys out there, awesome people. And for the front, I just went to Walmart and bought these Atwood 1-inch diameter paddle clips as well. I could have got 3/4 inch, but I wanted to have a little bit of wiggle room up front so I can install, take it in and take it out real easy. And I bought these gear ties right here to use instead of zip ties, and for up from the front, and I'll show you what I did with it. So all I did was I put the seat on however I wanted it first, okay guys? So I wanted to sit up close enough or high enough up front, but that just wasn't the case with mine. I have a 2008 Outback, and right here is a rudder control, okay, actually rudder deployment. And in order for me to do it, I would have hit right here. This right here would have hit, so I had to bring it back some. I think if I were to cut these off, I could still use the scupper cart and all that stuff in the back, or live well if I needed to. I know some people have been able to fit it, but I don't have one, so I'm not really too worried about it. And yep, as it is what it is for there. So pretty much is drill 2 holes here, drill 2 holes here. Up in the front, these small little guys, 1 hole up front, 1 hole up front, and call it a day, okay? So when I got that done, all my measurements and stuff, all I'll do now is I put the front in. Oh, the reason why, some people were asking, the reason why I put it up here, and it's because sometimes this up here in the front, if you stick it down here, I didn't like it because of the fact that I didn't want to press down on the hole itself, and the sides press against the hole as well. So to prevent that, I kind of kept it a little higher. I might put some padding up here just to give me a little more warm fuzzes and whatnot, but it doesn't really touch too bad, so it is what it is. So all you do is put the front in, snap right in, okay, easy peasy. Oh, and for the other end, right here on the sides, I got these little caps, 3/4 inch caps. Stick them in here just to prevent water from going in and out. No biggie. And it is kind of pretty tight, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to get in at times. Let's see here. 1, 2. All right, boom. just like that, pretty simple. The original ones I had these cheap Walmart ones in the back. They looked really cool, thought they were gonna work. They're 3/4 inch, and they set up a little bit higher, but they're so flimsy. So my recommendation, if you're gonna get these paddle clips in the back, make sure that the hard plastic, not the soft, hard plastic, not the soft rubber, to prevent it from going back and forth and all that stuff. Because my first trip out, it moved, horrible, didn't like it, pain in the ass. All right, so that's that right there. In order to keep these down, these 6-inch gear ties, the Night Eyes ones, awesome idea, I liked it, but up here in the front, it just didn't fit, okay? So if I want to do it, I don't have enough room to get how I want it. There's not enough bite on it. So if I were to do it again, maybe buy like 8-inch, 12-inch ones and call it a day. So prevent that, what I'll use here, handy dandy zip ties, right? Everybody loves zip ties. Zip ties and duct tape, right? Solves everything. Cinch it down. Use 2 just for, you know, safety precaution, I guess, if you want. You don't have to, but it is, whatever. Pretty simple. Boom, right? I did the same the other. Cut the tag ends off. This seat, it doesn't sit too high like you would think it would, you know, and which is cool is you can adjust it up here if you want to bring it in closer. Bring it in closer if you want to loosen it. Just loosen it up. Like so, okay? And the awesome thing about this is a lot of you guys with the Hobies, you have this right here which you use for what? Alright, top shot question. Alright, you use it right here for your pedal drive, okay? So you put it down, stick it on top, boom. It ain't really going nowhere when you drive. The first time I drove, I had the back of my truck, the seat flipped up, you know what I mean? So put it down, put it on top, boom, good to go. Alright, so 3/4 inch conduit or whatever 3/4 inch piping you want to use, drill in here, put a screw on the back, drill in here, put a screw in the back, 3/4 inch paddle clips, or get whatever paddle clip size to the conduit size, obviously, okay? And then I did it a 1-inch paddle clips up front, okay? So that's that for the most part. Now I guess for when you're, how's it feel when you're pedaling? My initial thoughts were I thought it was gonna be really tippy. You know, when you're down here with the regular kayak seat, you know, you're level to the water and whatnot. But actually, this thing's amazing. I was able to get in and out of the boat really, really easy, super fast. You know, sometimes it's kind of a pain in the butt when you got to jump in and haul ass to kind of, you know, break the surf. But I really had a good center point of balance on this thing. I was actually able to stand up in this. Before, I don't know, maybe just 2008, the platform right here, it's kind of canted forward, and just didn't feel real comfortable. But actually, I was able to get up, stand up on this, kind of sight fish, looking for cobia and whatnot. And so, as for people out there kind of questioning, is it gonna fit their needs and whatnot? It depends what kind of fishing you're doing. I do it all offshore. I have yet to fish inshore, which is right across the street, but whatever. So I like going out, you know, offshore and catching the big ones. So pedaling, you know, at first I thought it was gonna be a little hard pedaling and whatnot, but all I did was put the pedals forward, and actually it's 10 times easier to pedal this kayak than it was before, honestly. My legs aren't as worn out, and I think we maybe went 3 miles the other day, you know, a quick little turn and burn. Only had a few hours, and it's pretty cool. I like it, you know. Even when I have to gaff the fish or whatnot, I'm not sitting way down here and stuff. I can actually sit on top. And the coolest thing about this is when I'm sitting on here, I can get and reach in the back so much easier than I was able to before. I can actually turn around in this seat and do what I gotta do. You know, I keep my fish bag back here. I don't have it mounted up front yet, but I like it. So all in all, thumbs up, man. You know, for the Bass Pro Ascend, I think it's the Elite, $75 on eBay. You guys let me know what you guys think about it. You know, give it a shot. There's a few guys out there, you know, asking questions, and here you guys go. Hopefully this video helped you out. Next, I'm going to be doing, next mod is going to be the Hobie H-Rails. This is from the PA 14. So if you guys want to see another review or install on how to do this, you know, like I said, subscribe, like, give me a shout out. Kind of go from there and see what's up, you know. So it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it, having all my stuff here and able to attach and disattach and all that stuff and everything. So cool. All right, guys. Thanks, man.